Friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about English communication. What is English communication? How can we learn communicative English? The act or process of using words, sounds, signs or behaviors to express or exchange information or to express your ideas, thoughts, feelings, etc. To someone else, a message that is given to someone, a letter, telephone, call. How can we learn communicative English? There are 8 essential tips for clear communication in English. Keep talking. The problem: you may have trouble speaking fluently if you are unsure of your grammar or vocabulary. Find a good speaking rhythm. Make sure you are understood. Repeat what you are told. Ask clarifying questions. Watch your body language. Use appropriate language. Practice empathy. How can we improve our English communication skills? Here are some simple steps that we are going to learn to improve our written English and impress people with our writing skills. Expand your vocabulary. To express yourself clearly, you need a good active vocabulary. Master English spelling. Read regularly. Improve your grammar. Just do it. Why English is important for communication? Knowing English increase your chances of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country or for finding work abroad. It is also language of international communication, the media and the internet. So learning English is important for socializing and entertainment as well as work. Why is English communication important? However, the English language plays an important role in our life. It is understood by many people around the world. Since it is the most spoken language, it is essential in our education. The English language helps us to communicate with nearly all the people around the world, even thought the internet. So what is the role of English communication? Communication is a skill which involves systematic and continuous process of speaking, listening and understanding. Most people are born with the physical ability to talk, but we must learn to speak well and communicate effectively. This paper deals with the role of English to enrich the effective communication skills. What are the 3 types of communication skills? One is verbal communication. Seems like the most obvious of the different types of communication. Non-verbal cues speak volumes. Non-verbal communication provides some insight into a speaker's word choice. And visual communication. How we improve our vocabulary? There are 25 ways to list to improve our writing vocabulary. Use new words. Use a word immediately after you learn it. Read every day once you are out of school. Word drills and assigned reading become things of the past. Learn roots. Learn the roots of words. Use a thesaurus. Develop practice vocabulary. Learn new words every day. Look up words you don't know. Keep a journal. How we improve our English? It's instead of being afraid to make mistakes, let us improve our English by surround yourself in English, practice every day. Tell your family and friends about your study plan. Practice the four core skills. One is reading, writing, speaking and listening. Keep a notebook of new words you learn. Do a lesson least once a day. How can we be a good in communication? Here are basic tips to improving our communication skills. Make communication a priority. Simplify and stay on message. Engage your listeners or readers. Take time to respond. Make sure you are understood. Develop your listening skills too. Body language is important. Maintain eye contact. What are the tips to improve communication skills? There are specific things to do that can improve our communication skills. Listen, listen, and listen. Who you are talking to matters. Body language matters. Check your message before you hit send. Be brief yet specific. Write things down. Sometimes it's better to pick up the phone. Think before you speak. Why is English important nowadays? English is the most commonly used language among foreign language speakers throughout the world. When people from different nationalities want to communicate, they commonly use English language. Moreover, speaking English will enable you to contact people from all over the world and to travel more easily. Why English is the best language? English is flexible and easy to learn. One of the best assets of the English language and why it is so awesome is its flexibility. It is a huge entity of vocabulary and is constantly absorbing new words, whilst at the same time seeping into foreign languages. As we are not aware, English contains over 750,000 words. Why is communication important? It is crucial to communicate effectively in negotiations to ensure you achieve your goals. Communication is also important within the business. Effective communication can help to foster a good working relationship between you and your staff, which can in turn improve morale and efficiency. What is effective communication in English? Communication is considered to be effective if the audience reaches the goal intuitively, effortlessly. In simpler terms, it means that when they are observing your communication, they don't have to think about the methods being used but think only about the message. So, what is the advantage of English language? The advantages of English language in an increasingly diverse global economy. Having a language in common greatly facilitates cross-cultural communication between people from different regions and nations. The English language is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world, second only to Mandarin. What are the advantages of effective communication? Effective communication helps your organization run smoothly and it can also improve your bottom line. Customers return for your business professionalism while employees work with greater efficiency. So what are the types of communication? There are four main types of communication we use on a daily basis. It's verbal, non-verbal, written and visual. Let's take a look at each of these types of communication, why they are important and how you can improve them for success in your career. So, what are the 7 C's of communication? There are 7 C's of effective communication. Completeness, the message must be complete and geared to the receiver's perception of the world. Concreteness, concrete business. Communication is also but a clear message. Courtesy, correctness, clarity, consideration, conciseness, creativity. So, what is the 4 types of communication? The 4 most common types of communication used by managers include interpersonal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, and oral communication. Written communications refers to messages that are transmitted to receivers in writing. How can we improve our English vocabulary skills? This article reviews 7 easy ways to improve your vocabulary and learn new words. It's read, read and read. Keep a dictionary and thesaurus handy. Use a journal. Learn a word a day. Go back to your roots. Play some games. Engage in conversations. How can we memorize English words? The basic ways to learn and remember new English vocabulary. Read. This is an essential activity because reading is the best way to be exposed to a rich and wide vocabulary. Understand? Contest? Great. Related words. If you just learn the word care, don't stop there. Make sentences. Record yourself. Make it flashcards. Mnemonics. Take notes. What are English skills? English skills, when we think of English skills, there are 4 skills of listening, speaking, reading and writing readily come to our mind. Of course, other skills such as pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary and spelling all play a role in effective English communication. So, what are the languages skills? These skills are listening, speaking, reading and writing in the context of first language acquisition. The 4 skills are most often acquired in the order of listening first, then speaking, then possibly reading and writing. So, what is a good communication? Employers value employees who can communicate effectively. It means they are able to listen to others as well as successfully relay their own ideas and opinions. While listening and speaking are important in effective communication, there are other skills that are vital to good communication in the workplace. So, what is the most common important communication skill? It's listening. While writing and speaking effectively are important skills to employ daily in your life, they aren't the most important when it comes to communicating. The spot is reserved for listening. The importance of listening is likely something you have heard before. How can we communicate better? Find the right time. If something is bothering you and you would like to have a conversation about it, it can be helpful to find the right time to talk. Talk face to face. Avoid talking about serious matters or issues in writing. Do not attack. Be honest. check your body language, use the 48-hour rule. How can we speak English fluently step by step? Follow these basic 5 steps to make your English sound more fluent starting today. Smile and breathe, no matter what your level of English. Confidence is vital. Memorize example with vocabulary. Don't just memorize lists of words. Listen to learn. Exercise your mouth muscles. Copy a native speaker. So here, how can we improve our English accent? Accents plays a vital role when we communicate English. It's learn to listen. Notice how your mouth and lips move. Pay attention to your tongue. Break words down into sounds. Add stress to sounds and words. Use pronunciation, podcasts and videos. Record yourself. Practice with a buddy.